And Harmony.
Buffy, hi. What a cute outfit. Last year.
Well, this is interesting. It's sort of a double date.
Looks like your friend started the party a little early, huh?
Say, let's have a look at the new boy.
Hi, I'm Parker.
I like him. He's got, what's the word? Vulnerability.
And you with Harmony. What'd you lose a bet? Hey!
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
Hey there, boys and girls. It's episode 57 of Revisiting Sunnydale, and Marcella's back.
I'm here.
Yay! And I'm Camila, and
I'm Marcella.
so yeah, we are here, obviously, to talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We're going back on this journey to rewatch each and every episode. We started from the beginning, season 1, number 1. Now we are on season 4, episode 3.
Can you believe it?
It's been such a journey, but an exquisite journey. So, as always, this episode is going to contain spoilers, but it's been since, like, forever, the 90s or something, so...
That's on you.
I know. But please, while we're here, while we have you, could you please do us a humongous favor and subscribe to the podcast on iTunes and or Libsyn, however you like to get your podcasts, Revisiting Sunnydale. You can also like our Facebook page, Revisiting Sunnydale, and follow us on Twitter at Back to Sunnydale. We also really like some rates and reviews as well, because we want to hear from you and we want your opinion.
Yes.
We want to know how we're doing.
Ugh, we can actually say like, follow, and subscribe. Oh my God.
We have to do it.
I know.
It has to be done. So good news.
Please, like, follow, and subscribe.
Yes, while we're here, while we're at it.
That's what we like.
So good news. This is a Spike episode.
Yep. Oh, I love it.
So you know how much we enjoy those. And things are going to get real weird, like when he starts to become in every episode. Because
just accept it. Just follow us on this crazy path. And
there's going to be a lot of giggling and oohing and googling and humming a sigh.
I apologize now. It's going to get weird.
Yeah, it's going to get uncomfortable. It's going to get real personal.
Yeah.
A little intimate.
Yep.
A little messy.
Yep.
So, we're talking poor choices in bedmates, something we've all done, especially in college. I'm sure we all have someone we would rather not be on that hit list. And Buffy's hitting all the marks of growing up.
Yeah.
But before we get into that,
She makes bad choices.
She makes a lot of bad choices, that poor baby. But we're going to do some unboxing.
Yes.
We got a couple of new things and an old fave. Do you want to start with the old fave?
Sure.
Okay.
So we have the May Allure Beauty Box, and it is pretty good this month.
Oh.
I'm happy. I can't get it open. There we go. So the Allure Box is a monthly beauty subscription box, and this month it had all kinds of wonderful things. So first up, we have a Luxie brush. And it's short and pink and soft and pretty. And I love getting makeup brushes. You can just keep sending them to me because that means I never have to buy them.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So it's a tapered blending eye brush. Full price is $12. Yeah. Good on you. I like it. So then they also sent you a Duce Freematic eyeshadow. So a couple months ago, remember that one shadow palette I got that had like 4 eyeshadows that I just destroyed this box.
Yes.
It had like 4 eyeshadows in it that were like, there was a black, a gray.
Yeah.
But they had like these tiny little,
Yes.
and I keep getting these tiny little eyeshadows. That's
so
because it's a magnetic palette that you can swap out.
Oh, you're supposed to have like a bigger thing?
Well, no, just that one 4 eyeshadow palette. You can
Oh.
pop them out and swap in any of the colors that you want.
That's a
so
good color.
every couple months from now on, they're going to send you a new one.
Nice.
And this month, I got like this lavender. It's called Jody.
Okay.
I wish it was called something else. I wish I hadn't just looked down in the book and seen that it was called Jody. It just says Duce Eyeshadow Mono in Jody.
All right.
Jody's not a color.
Nah. And it's very rarely a person that you want to
Yeah.
associate with. Sorry to any Jodies out there.
But it's a nice little pink. It's a
Yeah, it's like a little lavender pinkish kind of thing. It's
you
nice.
can use it as highlighting probably, like in the corners of your eyes. Yeah,
That's a good color.
I like it. So once I get through some of the other ones, I might swap it out.
Yeah.
Right now, the palette's in my travel kit that I
Okay.
take with me for work.
Gotcha.
So that's really nice that I can swap out depending on
Yeah.
what kind of business meeting it is.
Yeah.
I did just destroy the outer packaging of that one, so gonna have to put that in somehow. Next up, we have a Nip body oil, relaxing body oil. So you put it on and it's supposed to de-stress you.
Oh.
And it's lavender scented,
Oh. Gimme. Oh, that's so nice.
right?
And it's just a...
Yeah, it's just a body oil. But don't put that one on, because I have a different one for you to put on.
Okay. You don't want me to get too relaxed
No.
over here.
No. Well, this one's really... The next one, I really, really like it. Even though Raven said it smelled a little bit like Vicks, but I think it smells like lavender. So it's a stress check, breathe in lavender, and you put it on your pulse, your stress points, your pulse points. Mm-hmm. And then you just smell it.
It does smell a little bit like Vicks, but...
Like a Vicks lavender.
Yeah, but I also kind of like the smell of
Me too.
Vicks.
Now that's,
That's
good
nice,
stuff.
yeah.
And it's supposed to de-stress you. Isn't that nice?
Where do I get a giant tub
Right?
of that?
So okay. So I was really happy with the body oil too, because you could have gotten it in lavender, safflower and olive,
Boo.
or almond blossom. I won.
Yeah, absolutely. Almond blossom?
Who wants to smell like almond blossom? So This Works Stress Check Breathe In Fragrance. It's a natural scent that's both earthy and crisp. It has notes of lavender, eucalyptus,
There
and
it is.
frankincense.
That's the Vicks.
So it says the full size is $30. You can get it at thisworks.com and you enter Allure20 at checkout for 20% off.
Ooh, I need this in my life. This
Isn't it great? I really like it.
I'm just sniffing my wrists all day.
Thumbs up to This Works, because this works.
This works.
I like it.
Truth in advertising.
Next, we have Skin Fix, and I've seen their products in other boxes, and I'm always jealous because I want it. I want to try it. So now I get to try it.
Nice.
And this one is a foaming clay cleanser. So that just sounds delightful.
Nice.
So what it does is it's a facial cleanser for all skin types. It cleans skin without making it feel dry. The full size is $14.99. You can get it at CVS. I don't like little squirt. I'm afraid I'm going to squirt myself in the face. And I think it does. It has a seal on it. No wonder I couldn't squirt it. That smells like clay.
Yes, it does, but something very relaxing about it, though.
Yeah.
It's like earthy.
Yeah. So this whole box had like a
That's a really good box.
de-stressing kind of
Yeah.
cool feel to it. And there's some sunscreen.
Sweet.
And they're all good sizes too. That's what I really like about all of the other than the little palette, but that's a good size for that palette that they gave me.
Yeah.
But everything else is a really nice size.
Especially
So-
that body oil.
Yeah.
That's a really good.
Yeah.
It's big.
So now that you've smelled the stress one, you can put some of that one on if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Just keep smelling.
I don't want to cross contaminate. I'm good.
So I'm very happy with the Allure box this month. You get a nice big old maybe 9.5 out of me.
All right.
Yeah. So that was really good. And now you have a new one.
I have a new beauty box. It's a little more expensive than Allure, Ipsy, and Birchbox. This one is Onyx Box, and it's $25 a month. And it's discovered the best of black beauty every month with Onyx Box. And supposedly you get like 4 to 6 full sizes and deluxe sizes of items and things like that. So this is the first one that I got.
I'm excited.
I was pretty stoked too.
How's the packaging? Not bad.
It's not bad,
not bad.
sturdy.
Yeah.
It's colored. It wasn't. I mean,
Did it come in an outer package or did it ship just like that?
No, I think it was. This box was inside a big puffy envelope.
Okay.
So we've got the little card here. The clean slate, I guess, is this month's is April's theme. While you're in the midst of spring cleaning or not, make time for some spring queening. Give your melanin some extra love with these hashtag Black Girl approved goodies. Start the season with a clean slate, slick edges and all, adjusts crown. Hashtag Onyx Clean Slate. So, okay, so this is the card.
I might not be cool enough for this box.
First off, we've got, I believe this is an edges brush.
It's like, what exactly am I supposed to use that brush? It's a tiny little brush.
Yes.
But a thick brush.
It's for your edges, girl.
It's for your edges.
So, like, when
I have edge smoothener. I do have that.
Yeah, I have like an edge control stuff that sometimes my real brush is just too big to really get in there. And it's usually when I wear like those twists, those goddess braids. So you just get up in there, get it. So yeah, I didn't even realize I needed that.
Awesome.
So that's what I need.
Cha-ching, check one.
Yep. So that one is Cream of Nature Edge Control Mini Brush.
Now, how much, does it say how much? Like,
It doesn't say how much this was. It says about the other stuff, which, they also gave me some Perfect Edges Extra Hold, some argan oil. And also by Cream of Nature, they do not put the real price of this, but this is a big
that's a full size jar.
That's full size. Like you would see that.
That's 63.7 grams. You'll have that for at least a year.
Yeah, just for edges.
Yeah.
I don't even use it every day.
Yeah.
Like
It probably smells really good.
I should hope so. Well, let's go. Oh, nice.
Let's open it and see.
Yeah. I mean, argan oil.
I love subscription boxes. Maybe not.
not that great.
Oh. Oh no.
It looks like amber.
It smells like a rug. Like, have you ever gone in like a rug shop? It smells like a rug.
What is that smell? Moroccan rugs?
We were wrong.
We were so wrong. Looks like, I believe, an eyeliner by
I think it's blue.
Afra. I know it looks blue, but I can't. Afra Cosmetics.
I like Afra.
Sapphire eye pencil. This is normally $13.
Wow.
$13. Mm-hmm. Who the hell is paying for that? We've got some Rose Quench Serum for all skin types. Erin's Faces Skincare Upgrade Alert. Great for all skin types. So made with rose water. So I guess what? I'm just supposed to refresh my skin for this?
I spray this on my face?
So apply 2 to 3 pumps of serum to clean dry skin after cleansing.
I have to clean my clean?
That always gets me, like, with the masks and
Yes.
stuff. Like, apply to clean.
But
I thought that's what I was doing.
that's,
with this mask.
that's another. Now I don't want to.
I don't want to do it anymore
I'm
now.
done. I have not. I'm fucked up.
Washed my face and
I'm not doing it.
This doesn't smell so bad. So, I mean, I don't. I guess it's.
But still.
It's just one more thing. I gotta
Another step.
do. But what I enjoyed most and what smells the greatest is this. Is the activated charcoal bar by Urban Eden.
Oh, that does smell good.
And I love charcoal soap. It's amazing. And since Shea Moisture decided to act an ass, I was looking for a new brand.
What does it do? What are the benefits to it?
It's more for like if you suffer acne problems and just like smoother skin, just a deep cleaning without being so harsh. So
It smells really good.
yeah, there's like with the coconut oil and shea butter, palm oil.
Looks like someone ate the top of it.
I know. I don't know why these soap companies are doing that now, like that break off thing. So, and this is normally just $5.99, but
not bad.
this serum is a $60. $60 for this little guy. That is 1 entire ounce.
That's 1 ounce.
1 entire ounce. This shit better turn back the time.
Right? I better be a baby.
15, 20 years. I want to be fucking Benjamin Button at this point.
So it comes with like 4 to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 things. And it looks like everything is normal size except for the teeny tiny edge brush. But what do you need a big one for? So yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and give them another go next month.
I'd do one more.
So so onyxbox.com I believe is what the actual website is. $25. Get your life, get your edges right.
Wow.
Check them out.
That's I like it.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
We'll see how
And some-
next month goes. I would
Yeah.
like to see some makeup, like actual like eyeshadow, because I'm thinking it would be some really dark purples and pretties.
Yeah,
that would be really nice.
I would really be pumped for a lipstick, and I know they've done lipstick in the
Ooh,
past.
yes, lipstick would be great. Lipstick would be really great.
So the other newbie box that we have this week,
Yes.
it's a little different, from our usual beat, but we are grown women with grown women life choices. And one of those happens to be a newfound love of tea.
We love tea.
Well, get your minds out of the gutter.
Yes.
We like tea. So, Marcella,
Yes.
take it away.
I reached out to tearunners.com, which we talked about a little bit in a different episode when we first went to the Cleveland Wizard Con, Wizard World. We was talking state, and she was talking about her company, Tea Runner. Her and her husband, Charlie Ritchie, own tearunner.com, and it's a monthly subscription service for tea. And each month they send you 4 packets of loose leaf tea. And I wrote to them and invited her to be on the show and asked them if they would like to send us a box. She is very busy, which she's an awesome actress, so I fully understand why she's busy. So she couldn't be on the show. But they did send us a box.
Yes,
to review.
Thank you.
So they are a first box that's been sent to us.
Yay!
Specifically for
Milestone.
review. Yes. I'm so excited. So our first box, we're going to split it up. We're going to split up this review. And in our first episode this week, we're going to do two tastings.
Yep.
And then next week in our episode, we'll do the other 2.
Right. So I guess each box comes with 4 different teas. And they're decent sized bags for each tea.
They're pretty good size.
You could probably get about 5 or 6 cups out of each bag.
Yeah.
Depending on how strong you like your tea.
And it's a very popular subscription box because it's sold out for this month. You can't even get it. So
it's one of those.
Yeah, there's a limited amount. So they think in late May they'll be able to add another 30 to 50, it says. It says, we're currently sold out, but please join our wait list to be notified when we're accepting new members. We estimate there will be room for 30 to 50 new members in late May.
And how much is the...
I think it's like $25.
That's a really good.
Yeah. It comes regular mail. They ship to the U.S., Canada, and it goes through Canadian Post for Canada and the USPS. So it came in a really cute, just cardboard box, and you open it up, and it had, we'll put pictures on the site, but it had, a little piece of tissue paper and a seal, and it was really
reminded
cute.
me of like a really big chocolate bar.
Yes, like Willy Wonka.
Like
I'm going to get the golden ticket. And you open it up, and there were your 4 pouches, and each pouch has directions on it. Like there's no info card, but each pouch has the directions on how long you steep it, little background knowledge. And so I am trying the, what was it called?
Fellini's
Folly, which is pretty good, except for the weird, it has an organic licorice in it that on the back end, I'm like, whoop.
If you don't like licorice, that's probably not for you.
But it's supposed to aid in sleep, so hopefully I won't pass out during the show. But it helps a sore stomach and aids in sleep. So I like tea.
Yeah, it's like a rubose. I never know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
That is the base of that tea, which I have recently discovered that kind of tea because it helps also with allergies. That's been helping me with my allergies for the spring.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Because I've just developed those as I get their lovely little punch in the...
Yep.
What does Rachel say?
Oh, the kick you in the crotch, spit on your neck, fantastic.
Yep, that's the one. That's how it is.
So the tea that I have is the English breakfast, and it is, I like English breakfast tea, and it's good. And especially I added a little caramel silk almond milk creamer, just a wee bit, and it's delightful.
When I was younger, I would add so much sugar to my tea, like even hot tea. Like I would just add tons of sweetener, tons of milk. And now I don't put anything in it at all.
Wow.
I just embrace the tea.
Drink it straight.
Now, iced tea, I still love my sweetener.
Oh, yeah.
Not lots of sugar, but enough sugar that it's,
Yeah, a little there, just a little hint.
And I like to sun brew my tea. There's something about putting it in a nice big glass container on the windowsill,
yet to try that.
letting the sun just brew your tea.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I have yet to try that.
That's good.
Yeah, so I am pleased.
I'm
with
pleased
these.
so far.
Yeah.
And it's $25 a month, and you can either get it billed monthly, or you can do a 3-month membership or a 6-month membership.
Awesome. So thank you again, Tea Runners.
Yes, thank you so much. I can't wait to try the next 2.
That was extremely awesome of you guys.
Yes. And I mean, what's better than getting loose leaf tea in
I
the
know,
mail?
right? It's so grown up.
I know.
So, I guess what you're all here for is the episode of Buffy that we're going to be doing. And it is, if you haven't guessed by now, it's Harsh Light of Day. If you haven't read the flipping... Just real quick, have you, Marcella, before we get into this, have you been watching Handmaid's Tale at all?
Not yet.
Okay. It's it has no Buffy link to it whatsoever.
But it has a Gilmore Girl link.
Yes, it does. And
Alexis Bledel is in it.
yes, and I was able to see her something more than just Rory in this.
Good.
What I mean, I guess I never really just saw her as Rory because I didn't really know her as Rory. Because the only other thing I've ever seen her in was Mad Men.
And Sin City.
That's right.
And she reminded me of Rory in Sin City.
That was awkward because she looked like such a little girl.
Big blue eyes.
Yeah, but Handmaid's Tale, extremely creepy.
Is it?
But it's really good.
Did you see the SNL parody?
Yeah. Okay. Harsh Light of Day, Season 4, Episode 3. Original air date October 19th, 1999. Wow, we're still in like the 90s at this point, man.
I'm on a huge 90s music kick. I can't put it down. I miss
You
it.
shouldn't want to.
I miss it.
You shouldn't put it down. Let's embrace it.
Yep, love it.
Let that seep in.
Turn on that Amazon Music channel and just
Go
let it
nuts.
flow.
So, this episode was written by Jane Epsinson.
One of my favorites.
Espinson, directed by James A. Cunter. As Buffy gets to know a charming student named Parker, Spike searches for a ring that, according to legend, makes the wearer invincible. Guest stars James Marsters as Spike. Yay! Wait, I have something for this. So I've been playing around with some things here on Spotify. And so, okay, once again, so we've got James Marsters. Oh, wow, this shit's still playing. We've got James Marsters as Spike.
I love it. I love it.
Mercedes McNabb as Harmony, and Adam Kaufman as Parker Abrams.
That's exactly how I feel about him. I can't stand Parker.
He is the worst.
He really is. Well, Kathy's the fucking worst.
I guess.
He's second worst.
Is he though? Second? I don't know.
You guys talked about it last week. She
She flossed in bed
in bed
and clipped her toenails.
and clipped her and ironed her jeans. She's the worst.
Meh.
Plus,
Yeah.
she stole her fucking soul.
Okay, there's that.
At least he only metaphorically stole her soul.
So Buffy is creeping on Parker at the Bronze.
She's so creepy. It's so creepy.
It is. She's like staring at him in a mirror behind
Yes.
Willow, and apparently they've been hanging out all week.
I guess
Sure.
he was in it for the long haul.
Yeah, he was. This is the long con that he was working on, and you know, her and Buffy and Willow are having little chats about Parker and her wrong, lusty feelings, and then Willow's like, you know what? These aren't wrong feelings.
I love that.
You are a single adult-ish woman.
Not a damn thing wrong with what you're feeling. Go ahead and feel it.
Yep. And, you know, they chit-chat a little bit, then Parker strolls over and is like, hey, I'm leaving now, and, you know, it's not safe for you to, so maybe I should walk you. Okay. So
Seth Green looks amazing in this season. Like, he just looks so good.
he's, like, really gotten that stoic stare down.
He really has. I love the color of the hair.
Yeah.
Just,
This is the best, his hair, this is the best hair color that he's experienced in this entire series.
yeah.
So, you know, they're going out, they leave and whatever, and the band is done playing. They're getting ready to leave. Dingoes are playing at the Bronze, per usual. And they're loading up the van. And why? Can we talk about Devin's outfit?
What the fuck's he wearing?
He's wearing, like, his little sister's clothes.
They're so tight and
He's
so
got a
short.
crop top, tight T-shirt, and another ill-fitting T-shirt on glitter button-down shirt. On top of that,
Yeah,
both of them 2 sizes too small.
No.
And like his pants, he's got no belt on. It's
No.
like I'm looking at what's supposed to be the devil's horns.
Not good on Devin, by the way.
No, I'm looking at hairy belly
You're looking at a 40-year-old man.
in the top of his tighty whities. I see.
And Willow's wearing a sheep's coat in California.
Somebody is not completely dressing weather appropriately.
Well, what really bothers me about the wardrobe people on this show, if you're going to have her wear this big, heavy, that coat looks hot.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, she's sweating.
Then everyone else needs to be dressed to match, or else Willow looks like a crazy person.
Yes. Why is Willow in this winter coat?
Yes.
And Devin's in a crop top.
Right. And Harmony's got a cami set on.
Nobody else is wearing a jacket.
Which, hello, welcome back, Harmony. Who made you and how?
So, yeah. So, last we saw her was at Ascension, at graduation.
Yep.
We did see Harmony get taken down by a vampire. So, in all of that chaos, the vampire stopped and decided to make her a vampire?
I guess.
Or was it?
I call bullshit, but okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't make there was a lot of chaos happening.
Yeah, there was not enough time.
No.
And then you buried her?
Yeah.
Waited for her?
So
No.
I mean, I will accept that maybe they didn't have to bury her.
Right.
I'll accept that.
Maybe they threw her in a closet somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
But who would have had the foresight and wherewithal to have done that? And they were all looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
So, and then, okay, I guess we'll get to that. But yeah. So Harmony shows up and she's a vampire and she tries to eat Willow.
Yeah.
So it's not bad enough that she has been terrorizing her all through high school. So now she wants to try to eat her.
Yep.
And so it's insult or injury to insult.
And she's not a pretty vampire.
She's awful. But
I swear Spike's the only one that's still attractive as a vampire, but that could be
it's
because
just the lust
he's
for him
Spike.
is just it runs so deep.
It goes through. But Oz saves the day.
With a mic stand and a cross.
And it's kind of hot.
It is. Good job, Oz.
Is Devin there? Is he all like, what?
I would imagine he just ran off.
He's pissing himself. So now we have to go through this awkward long walk home.
It's the most awkward and terrible conversation, and he claims his father. Parker claims his father died last year. I feel like that's a bullshit story.
I feel like that's a lie.
And he's been telling that same story since he's been in college. And
He's the first person to ever notice she has a scar on her neck. We've never seen it before.
yeah, never talk about
And
it
it's
since.
big.
It's a pretty big scar.
But it's, we're supposed to believe that it's Angel's bite from graduation day.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure it's the same place where the mayor bit her.
The mayor?
When the mayor, not the mayor, the master. When the master bit her.
Right. So, yeah, it should have been...
She should have had a scar
couple.
this entire time.
Yeah. Okay, sure, fine.
Now, we will see in season 5 that Dracula bites her
Right.
in the same space, but he does it on purpose, I think.
Yeah.
But stop letting people reopen that wound. That's gross.
The scar tissue on there has got to be huge.
Yes, it's just, you can see it from space, along with Parker's eyebrows.
His eyebrows.
They look like the kind. Do you remember those things we had when we were little? It was like an Etch-a-Sketch, but it was more charcoal. Was it charcoal?
It was like magnetic charcoal or something, and it was like a dude's face.
Yes.
And then you moved it to make a mustache, make
Or a
eyebrows,
big eyebrow, yeah.
or hair.
That's what Parker's eyebrows look like. Like they're about to run off his face and rejoin his lip at any point. I don't like it.
Yes. Yeah. So he's telling her a bunch of, he's doing the whole seize the day, no regrets.
Oh my God.
Don't fall for this shit.
She is falling for it hardcore.
She's just all dreamy eyes and poor Buffy. So yeah, she's all Debbie Gibson and Lost in His Eyes, and half of you won't get that reference. And
Look it up. Tweet us if you do and tell us what that means.
right.
He exudes warning signs.
Yeah. He's a predator.
Yeah.
Predator.
And I don't see, she's a smart girl. I don't understand why she doesn't see any of this.
Like, it's not like she is fresh off of Date of Angel.
Right.
Well, I guess sort of.
It's been a summer.
It's been a full summer.
It's been a full summer. That's long enough
she can't
for...
be that desperate, that thirsty.
No.
Like, Parker's not that charming.
Warning, warning. We've got a stage 5 clinger on Giles's premises.
So Xander's helping Giles organize, I guess, for a little cashola, and Anya just barges the fuck in.
Why won't she go away?
And bombards Xander with all these questions about their quote-unquote relationship. He's like, a hum and a what? We went to prom. Exactly one date we've had. And second time I saw you, you pieced out on me. We're like, yo, I don't have time for this.
I hope you die.
I thought we were done.
I'm sorry. And I love that Giles is like, what the get the fuck out of my
And
house.
she tries to be like, I want to talk to Xander alone. And Giles is like, this is my house. I'm not going.
You can go
the fuck
outside.
anywhere.
Oh, Susan Keats. Her hair is so long and brown. Like I think this is like the last season we see her with maybe this dark. Like it doesn't
this
come
is
back
terrible.
until the end. Does she have this dark brown hair again?
Right. And it almost feels like a wig. Like it's
It
too
looks
much.
like a wig. It's too thick and it sits weird on the top of her head.
Yeah. So I don't know if she was coming off of some other show or some other project where she had a funky haircut. Mm-hmm. But this isn't. I can't believe that that's her real hair.
Emma, if it is, we apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But we've all had some poor choices.
Don't
some
hate
poor
us.
hair choices. Just look at fucking Charisma Carpenter in the first 3 seasons of Angel.
Ooh. There's one in particular where she first cut her hair and it looked super cute.
Right.
Then she cut it again.
Mm-hmm. And then it was like one more cut. And it was like, why? Just
Then she was like, this is bad. I'm cutting it all. And no, oh my God, it's all gone. She's got it back. She has the prettiest hair.
It's such good hair. I have such hair envy of her over Charisma Carpenter.
She should be doing shampoo commercials.
Yeah, she should. It's so long and thick and just shiny. Okay, so they get all through that and done. And, and I guess basically, Xander tells Anya, like, basically, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever. Willow and Oz get to Buffy. They tell her about Harmony. They interrupt. At least this time, they pause Parker in his predatory ways.
He's probably like, son of a bitch.
They cock block him.
Yeah, because he was gonna try and get in there.
Yeah, he was trying.
But my question here is, okay, this town is not this big. So the Harmony attack and them walking back, how long did that take?
They were both everybody was at the Bronze.
Yeah.
They were, Buffy left before them.
Right.
And they got attacked by Harmony. Buffy, well, I mean...
And we get this whole scene with Anya and Xander in the meantime?
Well, Buffy and Parker were walking pretty slow.
Let's say
don't
maybe
know.
the school is on the outskirts of Sunnydale.
At one point we did find a map or something. I thought
Oh, yeah, I
we
saw
had
it,
a
yeah.
map, and maybe
I hate her
we should
top.
probably keep that handy. So, Willow and Oz warn Buffy about Harmony.
Angry
But
puppy.
here's another plot twist. Harmony's boyfriend, Spike.
Yes, there's a funny little scene where Willow is so pissed off. My boyfriend's gonna kill you.
She's like, and Buffy's like, boyfriend, like, who?
Harmony dead.
And Willow's like, she's probably lying. She used to, I have a boyfriend. You don't know him. He goes to another school.
Oh, she ain't lying this time, folks.
Nope.
She won the damn lottery.
Yeah. And here's my other question. How did they hook up?
How'd they
Where
meet?
did they meet?
Yeah, where? And how? He must have been super vulnerable after Drusilla left him.
Yeah. That's all. Like he is in tatters at this point. Because he definitely didn't make her. He didn't sire her.
No.
So, but did they meet in Sunnydale? Because
I don't know.
Because the way they're talking, it's like he came back to Sunnydale with her for the purpose of this gem of Amara.
Yeah.
So where the fuck did they meet?
He does say a little bit later, it's a funny story when he's and I'm like, well, I want to know this story. Tell me this story.
And
what is this story? So he's tunneling for something, and we do find out it's the gem of Amara, and it will make the wearer unkillable. Mm-hmm. But she's so annoying.
She's just haggard and going on.
I want to go out. You said you'd take me places, and now, oh my God.
He is visibly annoyed, like instantly.
And super abusive.
He's very abusive.
Unfortunately, it's a little hot.
I think Harmony's a little tad bit of a sadomasochist. I think she kind of digs it.
Yeah.
Maybe the words hurt a little bit too much more for her, but she likes the tossing about.
Right.
Um,
I love the guy they have tied up in the tunnel. And he's like, just go eat that person. We don't need to go out. She's like, ew. I think I had a math class with him. I didn't like him then either. This poor guy is just like near dead, hanging on the wall.
There's somebody in this all.
And she's like, I want to go out. And he throws her up against the wall. And she's like, oh, right here in front of everybody? Yeah, she's into it.
Yeah, she digs it.
Which immediately kind of gets rid of his anger, though. He's kind of like turned on, too.
Yeah, it's such a fucked up relationship.
It gets real weird.
They're in a very like circularly abusive relationship. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's very weird, and like you said, it just he must have been just really vulnerable and just in tatters after Drusilla. And again, it would really be helpful to me to find out exactly what city or state they were in.
Yeah, like I always wondered, was it in? It was never in any of the comics so far, the comics that we have.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it's in the Spike one, or if there's some weird Harmony one that it might be in.
Maybe. Because obviously she still never made it to France.
Yeah.
Because she said she wanted to do that.
That's all she ever says.
Yeah.
So Buffy and I just broke my nail.
So Harmony convinces Spike to take her out to a party.
Yes. Where Parker and Buffy happen to be. And Biff Naked's playing.
Or as I like to call them, Not No Doubt.
Not No Doubt. How much does it cost to get Biff Naked to play your college party?
Probably about $12.
Yeah, that's about right. She looks like she has HPV.
No. Not Gwen Stefani.
Nope.
They're very... So they're playing...
Just a Moment of Weakness is playing. I do like the slow song that ends up playing a little bit later. I do.
hate it.
I like that one.
I think it coupled with her... watching her perform it, that really irks me.
If I don't look at her and I just listen to it. But so what you made a note that Parker's dumb as fuck, because how does he not notice the big ass bite taken out of that clearly almost dead guy? He's gray.
He's graying.
Yeah.
They've been sucking on this dude for a minute.
I don't know where they're taking him. They should have just left him wherever he was.
He's like, oh, it looks like your friend had one too many. One
you
too
think?
many what? Bites in his neck? Yeah.
Absolutely.
He is visibly bleeding from the neck.
And Buffy makes fun of Spike's choice here, saying that he must have lost a bet to be with Harmony.
Harmony, I really like her outfit.
I do. She looks really cute.
Yeah.
I do like that her insult to Buffy is that it's a cute outfit as well last season. She hasn't lost her cordette?
Yes. Touche.
Yeah.
Well done. So they chase ensues, basically. Spike and Harmony take off, and Spike basically was leaving Harmony to fend for herself.
Yes.
And Buffy goes after him, and she finally catches up to them, and Harmony is like the fucking worst. Like, she just spills all of Spike's tea. And she's like...
The plan?
Right. Buffy's like, you know what? Did Drusilla dump you again? And he's like, well, maybe I dumped her. And Harmony's like, that's all he ever talks about, how she dumped him for his fungus demon. And then he's like... Would you
shut the fuck up?
And then he's like, you know what? Not now. I'm not gonna kill you now. I'm not gonna. It's not the time. and Harmony's like, yeah. Once we find the gem of Mars.
Oh my god!
And he drags her off.
He snatches her ass up. I love it.
She's the worst.
So then we go back to Xander's basement, and here comes the clinger again.
Anya shows up.
Yep.
And again, she never knocks.
Nope, just walks in.
Always just
walks right in. And, Xander goes to get her a juice box. And when he turns back around, she has pulled Barney's naked man trick.
She naked.
And there's a very funny squeeze of the juice box that makes it into the credits eventually.
Yeah. What I really love is like when we come back to them after like the scene, and she's just like going on and on, like very technically.
Yeah.
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
At which point the matter is brought to a conclusion with both parties satisfied and able to move on with their separate lives and interests. To sum up, I think it's a workable plan.
So, the crux of this plan is...
Sexual intercourse. I've said it like a dozen times.
just working through a little hysterical deafness here.
I think it's the secret to getting you out of my mind. Putting you behind me. Behind me figuratively. I'm thinking face to face for the event itself.
Right. It's just we hardly know each other. I mean, I like you, and you have a certain directness that I admire, but what you're talking about, well, and I'm actually turning into a woman as I say this, but it's about expressing something and accepting consequences.
Oh, I have condoms. Some are black.
That's very considerate.
I like you. You're funny and you're nicely shaped, and frankly, it's ludicrous to have these interlocking bodies and not interlock. Please remove your clothing now.
Yeah.
And Xander's just like, still more romantic than Faith. Poor Xander. He had a really rough beginning on his sexual journey.
He really did.
So much confusion. Like, first he's playing tonsil hockey with his forbidden. He's cheating on his girlfriend, on this much too hot for him girlfriend.
Yep.
Already. And I'm assuming they just did some over the clothes
Yes,
stuff.
I'm thinking there was some heavy petting.
Yeah.
But he never quite got there.
No. And then he's like cheating on her, but with some still like heavy petting, making out with Willow, and then, Faith basically sexually assaults him.
Yeah. Almost twice.
Yeah. And then this poor thing.
Poor thing.
So,
But he goes for it.
yeah, he's like, oh,
Well, I don't think he really had a choice.
nah,
Yeah.
I think, he was better for him.
She said, take your clothes off now.
okay.
Yep.
Yes,
Done.
ma'am.
So Buffy calls Giles.
I don't like how he's like, when he tries to rationalize that this isn't, I'm turning into a woman as I say this, like it was supposed to be more, we're supposed to be feeling more. I don't like that of course, you can feel.
You can feel.
Boys can feel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So Buffy calls Giles.
I'm so insulted by where he's like, are you sure? This is the one time she's ever gotten something right. And he immediately is just like, are you? Fuck you.
She could have said that. She could have really fucked it up.
Yes.
No, she got
Like
it right.
like kissing toast. You knew full well it wasn't kissing toast. At least she got this one right.
Jim of Amelia.
Yes.
Jim of Miranda.
Yes.
Like,
No, but she got it right.
Yes. No, cheers, Buffy. Mm-hmm. And Giles thinks it's a vampire nighttime tale.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's fake. It's a fairy tale. They don't, it doesn't exist. Whatever. And she's like, okay, well, later.
He's like, yes, go to bed. And she's like, yep, yawn, tired, bye.
And she has full intention of not going to her bed.
Nope. She heads back to the party.
Yippers.
And then we get the best scene in the episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
We transfer to the lair, which is, I don't know where they got all that shit. It's a very nice bed.
Yes.
How long have they been skulking around in these tunnels?
Thank you. Like,
Because it is laid out in there.
like, it's not just like, we just got here, we've been tunneling around.
Right.
Like, y'all motherfuckers have been, like, seriously decorating, like, some shit. That
Yes.
You've scavenged, you've pulled in, like, you've rearranged, you have color coordinated, you've got themes.
It's weird. And I do have to give it to Mercedes McNabb. She also has very pretty hair.
Yeah, she does.
And in this scene, she looks really pretty.
She does.
So she's like laying, and she's being super annoying.
Again.
Wondering if Antonio Banderas is a vampire.
Just asking question after question after question. Hey, my heart's not beating, or I don't have a pulse.
Yeah.
Can I eat a doctor and steal a stethoscope so I can hear my heart not beating?
And he's just like, would you just, what does it take to get you to shut the hell up?
I really like when she's like, is Antonio Banderas a vampire? Can I make him one? And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Second thought, yeah, go do him and Melanie and the kids as well.
But again, he gets really pissed, jumps up, and he's like ready to
He
rip her throat out.
roars,
Yeah.
roars for her
And
to
she
shut up.
immediately can turn it off.
She just starts laughing. She just
And starts playing with her, running her finger about the blue veins in her chest. Well, what are all these blue veins for? And then he's like, damn it.
And he gets and his face softens and is like, all right.
And that's where we get
Time
our
to
song
play.
of the week. And it's such a good song.
That is Faith in Love by Devil Doll.
Yes.
And that whole album, the album is called Queen of Pain. It's really good. I would highly suggest y'all look that up on Spotify or wherever you get your music. And yeah, that's a really good album. Especially if you like the jazzy stuff.
He stalks up that bed.
I would like... James Marsters should have received any and every type of award for that bed crawl.
Yep.
I have never seen one before nor since.
Nope.
That was quite as erotic.
Yep.
On just like primetime fucking television, regular TV, not cable. He's just, James, still get a little verklempt. Just
And then he gets there.
I've worn out a VHS tape or two.
I love the exchange too. Because he's just like, we've got an extra set of chains. And she says, ew. Just because Dorcas went in for that. And he grabs the back of her hair and there's a bicep clench in that. You see it. You're just like, oh, hey.
Yeah, hello.
Hello there.
Hi.
And he tells her to bite her tongue.
And she says, do it for me.
Yep. And I think he does.
Yeah. And I think she did that on purpose. I think that's the part of the game. She insults Drusilla. He gets a little more aggressive. A little more.
She likes it.
Yeah.
This relationship's fucked.
It is so fucked up.
So then they're going to go at it for a while. So we've got Xander and Anya going at it. We got Spike and Harmony going at it. And now it's time for Buffy to get it in. With the worst choice ever.
So they're sitting there and talking at that party still, I guess. And he basically, Spike nails it later on. He plays the game like she is seducing him. He's like, uses certain word choices about making the choice, blah, blah, blah.
Live for today.
Oh, yeah. Live for today. Seize the name in the moment.
Everybody says they get it. And she does. She falls for it. And she kisses him, and he's like, what are you doing?
Making a choice. Shut up, Parker.
Shut up, Buffy.
Next scene.
They're going at it. And this shirt is too tight for her. Look at what it's doing to her. And she's a skinny-ass girl.
Right.
And it was making bumples in her back. It's too tight.
Marks. She had some indentations later on.
It was too tight.
Yeah.
Bad wardrobe people. You have bad wardrobe people.
Yeah. What I did not, one of the things I didn't like about this scene when we go from Buffy and Parker making out and that song is playing and then it takes to Giles. So it just seems a little misplaced.
It's wrong. And then he's just, oh, you're not there. I told you I was going to bed. Why are you calling me in the middle of the night? That is rude. Regardless of, I'm not home.
Right. That's neither here nor there.
I told you I was going to bed.
Yes. And that's also, and it's kind of reminiscent of when you were like, or whenever, you're out and about or just in college, you're living your life, doing shit you have no business doing. You miss a call from your parents. This is pre-cell phones.
Yep.
And, I called you at midnight. Why the fuck?
Why? It's midnight. Why are you calling me?
If I should be in bed, I should be in bed.
Yes. Why didn't you answer? Because I should have been asleep. And you shouldn't have been trying to wake me up.
Never mind that I was out and about at some fucking party.
So Buffy wakes up the next morning and looks around and realizes Parker's a slob. There's open Chinese food containers on his desk. Trash all over the floor.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
I would be afraid that I would have caught something from walking into that fucking hazardous wasteland.
And she's looking for her pants because she can't find them.
She's a little panicked.
Now, Buffy once again has woken up alone in a bed with red sheets too. You need to start checking the sheets before you...
She's going to have an aversion to red sheets.
And to sleeping with people because she keeps waking up alone.
Yeah. So this is like, Parker's only number 2 now? The second time. Not even second dude, just the second time she's had sex.
Yeah.
So no wonder she
is afraid of abandonment.
Falls into deep depression, basically.
So we find out Parker just went to get coffee. Mm-hmm. But I love the look on his face when she's like, I'll just clear out. And he's like, yeah. Really?
That was easier than I thought.
Yeah. And then she's like, yeah, but I just need one more thing. And he's like, a kiss?
She's like, actually,
Sure.
my pants. And she starts to like try to make plans for the day, and he's like, "Oh, but my mom is coming to visit."
Yeah.
Lies.
Mm-hmm. I'll call you.
Lies.
I don't understand why she doesn't get it.
You're the prince of lies.
You are. Yep. Then we go to Xander and Anya, which apparently she slept over.
Yeah, I was curious about that.
Okay. Would you cuddle all night long? And then you were just,
I was like, were y'all just like uncomfortably just laying there awake?
yes, because they're uncomfortably getting dressed.
Right. Like, I don't, okay.
And
So-
she's just like, I'm over you now. And he's like, okay.
And she's like, hey,
Okay.
what do you mean? He's like, I would do,
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
And then we immediately go to Spike and Harmony. There's so many relationships in this.
Yes.
And this scene is hilarious.
And it's their afterglow moment, and Spike is still trying to sleep, and she's drawing on his back with lipstick. And he's like, what the
loves
fuck are
Harmony.
you doing?
This whole scene, it says Spike loves Harmony on his back. That's what makes me laugh. Even after he gets out of bed, he still has Spike loves Harmony
I wonder,
on his back.
Like, how long that, like, when you put your clothes on, like, because I imagine he forgot about it.
He didn't shower.
I don't think he showered.
He didn't shower. So even while he's fighting Buffy later, he has Spike loves Harmony written on his back. And he's like, I'm going back to work. I can't be around. I'm done. You fucking grate on my nerves.
I can't with you, girl.
Can't.
He's like, why are you writing on me? 'Cause it's fun. I'm bored. No. It's like, ugh. And then she's like, you love that. Which this is our bird of the week.
This is our burn of the week.
She's like, you love that tunnel more than you love me. He's like, I love syphilis more than I love you. And it's just even the way that he says it.
Yes.
It's like partially under his breath, but loud enough for her to
With zero fucks given. For her feelings, zero.
None.
And there she is just like, she almost has a look of, what's syphilis? Like, it doesn't, you can feel that it stabs her in the heart a little bit at the same time. She's got to go look it up.
I just really wish you like, who's syphilis?
Yes. So then we go to Buffy's room, and she walks in and immediately starts taking her top off. And Willow's like, we're not alone.
Oh, grown man Giles here. Grown man Daddy Giles.
And why isn't he like,
Hello.
hello?
Hi.
So he's come with news that the Gem of Amara is real, and they need to get to work.
Dun dun dun.
So he clears out, and when he leaves, Willow immediately is just like, oh my god, it happened with Parker. Did it
Right.
happen? Did it happen?
Who, what, when,
She
why,
wants
how?
gossip.
She wants all of it, all of the info, and Buffy's like kind of trying to not really play it cool. She's like, he said he's gonna call.
Yeah.
And Willow's all, don't you just love this newness part? And I'm
Not
thinking,
really.
I don't think Buffy really had this
No.
ever.
No.
Like,
She played the weird brooding game with Angel.
Yeah.
She's no, and then she decided she was going to be a nun, and then there's Angel again.
yeah.
Ugh.
So this is uncharted territory for poor Buffy.
Yeah. So she's going to try and find Harmony, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the key to finding Spike, is
Right.
to find Harmony. But Spike has decided, since they've broken through, that Harmony has to stay inside now. And what is she wearing? She's got, like, super tight hot pants on
And a cami, I
and
think.
a tight cami of
Tight
some
cami.
sort.
It looks like she's like in the middle of getting dressed, and there's a weird mute montage.
To a halfway decent song.
Yeah, not bad, but just like Buffy like showing around Harmony's picture from the yearbook, and Spike tunneling through the tunnel. Like, it's
Right before that, when he throws her up against that wall, she even says to him, I don't know why I let you be so mean to me.
yeah. So she
And you feel bad for a second.
right.
Like,
It's like, I don't know why you let you be so.
it's like, why do you let him be so mean to you? I know
Because Harmony has low self-esteem.
she has terrible self-esteem, and Cordelia's not around to
Right.
beat her up, so she found Spike.
Yep. She apparently needs that in her life. So Buffy's looking for Harmony, waiting for Parker's call. Spike is digging, and he's digging.
Parker ain't calling.
Parker is not calling. And
Buffy's bummed out about it.
she's pretty bummed. and you feel bad for her.
I don't. I feel like she's stupid. Because there are warning signs all over him. He smiled in her face at the thought of her clearing out of his room.
Yeah. He kind of played that whole thing by the book, just like, oh, I'm going to bring you back coffee, and then play the whole, you want to kiss before you go? My mama's coming, and I'll call you later. We'll do something. Sure, for sure.
He doesn't like you.
And it really also hurts that, like, Willow was egging her on so much, too, just kind of...
Because she just wants her to be happy.
I know.
And she doesn't see it either.
Willow should have seen that, like, as an outsider.
So we get into, finally, the crypt, where they think
there.
He tunnels through at last, and Harmony goes with him.
Yep.
And there's all kinds of shit in there.
Yeah, she's like, I guess right before this, when he slams her up the wall, she was like complaining about France and not going there. And he was like, and if I hear bugger all about France again, whatever, he's had enough about France. He doesn't want the word France coming out of that girl's mouth anymore. So they get into there, and there's this crypt, there's all this shit around, and Harmony's like, ooh, pretty. Can I take
She's got a tiara on. She is going full tilt scavenge.
So she's just like trying things on. She's still talking and talking and talking. Spike finds what he thinks is the gem, is like a big gaudy fucking Liz Taylor necklace.
It really is. I don't know why he thought that's what it was.
And he puts it on and he feels it. He's like,
But he rips it off of the thing's head. And the head goes rolling, and that's where Harmony's runner-up burn comes from.
I love it so much. I love it so much. I want to be able to use it in real life someday.
I know.
She's like, ew, like you're too good to work a class.
And then she just keeps going on and on and on. And he can't take it anymore.
She says France.
She did. She said France.
She said France. And that's what snapped him. And he snapped off a fucking wooden stake and stakes her.
Yep. He staked her full on in the heart.
And
he pulls it out.
And the hole closes up.
Yep. And he's like, motherfucker, you got my ring.
Yeah. And she's really hurt by this.
Because he's not gentle at all about this. She would have taken it off and given it to him, but he snatches it off her hand.
Right.
And she's like, you know what? Get out. Just go. Take it and go out and leave. And he's like, you know what? I think I will go outside and play. And he leaves.
Off he goes.
Zero fucks about her feelings.
None. After you just staked this broad and you manhandled her for your little ring.
Our new powwow place has become Giles's apartment.
Yes.
Oz is fascinated by Giles's taste in music.
He's rummaging through his record collection.
He just found a new hero.
He's like, I'm going to move in here or steal your records.
Yeah.
And then Xander finds a TV.
And they all gasp.
He's like, hey, everybody, Giles is as shallow as the rest of us. Willow wants to believe it's just like
that it
art.
doesn't work. Yes. Xander turns it on. Public television.
He's trying to justify it. He's like, but there's public TV.
And very conveniently, the news gives them a story about a tunnel collapse near the UC Sunnydale campus.
Blah, blah, blah. They all deduce that Spike. So they rush down there.
And they send Xander to look for Buffy.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of Buffy, she is also discovering a sinkhole of sorts. She runs into Parker spitting the same bullshit to some broad named Katie Loomis.
Ass story.
And he has the fucking gall to introduce her to her.
And she's just...
And it's like, Katie's cool. I think you'd like her. I doubt that.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
I doubt that very much.
Yeah, you're gonna get a throat punch. That's what's about to... And Katie's just like, huh.
You guys,
because he's like, Katie, you should go to class. Huh. Okay, and I love that Buffy's. Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, I mean,
is she what?
What And he's just like, the whole exchange is just pitiful, and Buffy
makes my skin crawl.
She's so pitiful. Mm-hmm. She's just, I thought you were gonna call.
He's like, it's only been a few days. Did you need to talk to me about something?
You know what, Parker?
This is the fundamental difference between men and women. Like this, and it's cliche, but it is
right.
This is how the difference in how women and men think.
Right.
Women tend to think
sooner rather than later.
Rather than later.
I'll call you later. We'll hook up.
Right.
that to me sounds like within the next 48 hours,
Right.
at the very most,
You're going to call.
and we're going to actually go do something.
Right. Because you said it.
Yeah.
It came out of your mouth.
Right.
Now, if you were going to say, we're just going to fuck.
Right.
Cool.
Right. Then we can go ahead
But
and do
don't play all this.
that. He was playing it just from the
That's not the
get-go.
way you do it.
No.
Just be honest with your game.
Exactly.
That's all we want.
Exactly.
That's all women want to. Just be honest with your
Absolutely.
game.
Exactly.
That's
Because
it.
you know what? 9 times out of 10, if you are just like, you know what? I really don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck.
Yep. Okay.
There will be a woman that's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then we know ahead of time,
Right.
we know not to get your feelings all up in
Yep.
there, not to worry about this, that, or the other. So yeah. So just be honest.
Yeah.
Just be upfront.
And he pretty much is just like, you know what? I'm done. You know, because she chases after him. He's like, all right, well, we'll catch up later.
Yeah.
You know, and she chases after him and she's like, I'm sorry. That's the part that pisses.
She ends up apologizing to him.
She's like, I did this all wrong. And he's like, no, we're good.
At this point, I just want to like jump into the TV. Come here, Buffy.
Yeah.
I want to snatch her up. No, you can't do this.
But someone else is there to snatch her up and slap her around a
And
bit.
so like she gets emotionally just like gut punched, and then Spike is there to punch her right in the mouth.
He's just like, look what just happened to you. I'm so glad I was standing here to see that.
This is my lucky day. Look at that.
And then he goes and makes it gross too.
So exactly at what point does he make it? I mean,
When he's like, what'd you do?
Yeah, he's like, so you let Parker take a poke.
Yeah.
That, I mean, as he starts off there, she's
Yes.
like, you're pig Spike. He's like, oh, whatever.
What'd it take to pry apart the Slayer's dimpled
knee.
Yes.
And he like rubs himself.
And it's like, ugh. And then he's like, did you bruise the boy? Stop. Now, he makes a cardinal rule. He breaks
Yeah.
a cardinal rule here. And he
Yes.
immediately is like, haha, yes, the ring.
this is why you can't kill me.
Why did you show her what it was?
This is why I'm in the sunlight.
You idiot. Idiot.
And also, and he's still going on, and he pretty much like breaks down what happened.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, let me guess, he played the sensitive lad, and he got you to seduce him, and
You can see it in her.
and she's getting as much as she's giving.
It's a good fight.
It's very good.
It's a good fight.
But then, as you always say, he makes the mistake of
Yep.
really pissing her off. He brings up Angel.
Yep. But before that, there's two weird little cut scenes. We go back to the tunnel and Harmony's crying. And the gang has found her. And then the Klinger.
My platinum baby.
Yes. He's my platinum baby and I loved him. The stage 5 Klinger has shown up. How did she put a tracking device in
Yes.
Xander's shoes?
How did she find him?
How'd she find him at the dorm?
She's not.
She's
not
not
a
a
student.
vengeance demon at this point. She's not a student. How did she find him
How did
at the
she
dorm?
know? I mean, did she just pop around every place? She go to Giles's first. She
Probably.
go to the Bronze. She go to, I don't know, his basement. And then
She
just
had to have.
assumed to have. she
Maybe
just
he's at
happens right
Buffy's.
there.
And he's just like, Anya, I don't have time.
And you know what? Fully justified.
Yes.
It's. I mean,
She looks destroyed.
Yeah.
But
seriously though.
stage 5 Klinger.
Yeah, you have overstayed your welcome just a bit. Like you're getting really creepy. One,
Yes.
two, it is like seriously a life or death situation right
Yes.
now. So
And
but-
again, another How I Met Your Mother, she is kind of flipping that hot crazy scale. She is way out of balance on that hot crazy scale.
yeah, she's fucking it up
So then Xander eventually does find her
unnecessarily though.
and tries to get involved.
This is really an unnecessary moment.
He
in
shouldn't
this
have-
scene. He
yeah,
shouldn't have been there.
no.
He creeps in, gets his ass knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much like,
And you hear Buffy go, Xander, no. Oh, fuck.
Xander, get out of here. Okay. Yeah, so after Spike has done this and he's nearly broken Buffy's arm off,
Yep.
and he's like, so I guess, Parker didn't want to stick around for a second go at it. Seems like I heard that somewhere before. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Angel. Oh.
You shouldn't have said that
Yeah. That got your ass kicked.
because now she's mad.
That got your gem of Amara stolen. Snatched right off your hand.
And he's like, don't take it off of me. This way we'll both burn. Yeah, let's find out.
Yeah. Doubtful.
I'm willing to risk Because what's going to happen is you're going to catch fire and I'm going to push you away.
Exactly. No, that's like, I'm not.
This ain't going to hurt me at all.
So she does, and he runs off. Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming back to the tunnels.
Yeah, he jumps in a hole. I do like his line when he first shows up, the whole gem of sponsor of my killing.
Yes.
I like that line too.
It's such a good one. It's just per usual. Spike has all the best lines in this.
At Giles's apartment, we have a nice discussion about the ring, and Buffy decides she's going to give it to Angel. Mm-hmm. Giles thinks it should be destroyed, but Buffy decides that she's going to give it to Angel.
Sorry, I just saw your note here.
It's true.
Okay, so so she decides to give this ring to Angel. Buffy sends Oz to LA to give the ring to Angel, and Xander shuts his fucking mouth about it.
Yes, because Willow says she's giving it to Angel. Don't make a big deal.
Right.
And he he actually shuts his fucking mouth. Right. Don't say a word. This has nothing to do with you.
Just bring it down. So this is a premise of an Angel crossover.
Yep.
And is this the first Angel crossover?
Yeah. Technically, full-on crossover. They had that weird, he called her house.
Thing,
yeah. I wouldn't technically call that a
Right.
crossover. So, yeah, this is In the Dark, and it's such a good episode.
Another good episode because Spike is in it.
The opening monologue is one of my all-time favorites.
No, not the hair. Not the hair.
To the Angel Mobile. Away.
I was once a badass vampire.
Now I'm just a big, fluffy puppy with bad teeth. It's so good.
Oh, God. So I'm curious. I don't remember this at all, but did Angel at least call her to thank her for the ring?
No.
Okay.
Don't think so.
Yeah, all right, fine.
And didn't end up telling her that he destroyed it either.
Nope. So she was just kind of wondering whatever happened about that.
Maybe she told Oz and Oz took it back, but I don't know. And wife, you're having gigs in LA. Why are you still in school? And what's your major?
There's never discussed what Oz's major is.
Hotel management. So he could be up nights.
Taxidermy.
I really like the way this episode ends. The juxtaposition of each story coming together on this walkway of this path.
Right.
So Buffy and Willow are talking about how sad she is and what bad decisions she makes.
Maybe Parker and I can still work it out.
Woo. In a few episodes, we're going to talk about the poop head principle. Again, she's not getting this poop head principle. So she's just like, you know what? You go ahead with your crazy ass and think that. I'm going to go back to the room. And then you see these three paths that don't ever really meet. Mm-hmm. All of these women are in one place. Buffy sulking about Parker. Anya's sulking about being a stage 5 clinger.
And Xander calling her on it.
And Harmony's upset about her platinum baby. And they're all going, I don't know how they didn't cross over or see each other, but they're all going in different directions.
Right.
And it's just a neat way to end the episode.
It is. Because, throughout the whole episode, they've been kind of doing these, putting certain big scenes backed up against each other for all three of them. And, it's just, all girls have boy problems at some point, and no matter if you're a vampire, an ex-vengeance demon, or the Slayer.
Yeah.
Some dude is going to get your goat.
Yep.
So we've got some...
There were a lot of noteworthy scenes.
This is just a great episode.
It's a good episode.
The whole entire damn thing is a noteworthy scene.
I love it.
Harmony is a vampire.
She's so annoying.
She is.
She's so annoying.
Comically so. The juxtaposition of Spike threatening one of his lackeys, and then Harmony rolls up on him and calls him Ponty Bear and begs him to kill Willow.
I want you to say this is for my sweet girl. Okay. Get away from me.
It's real apparent early on that Spike can't stand her. And he's just, as soon as he hears her voice, he's like,
why did I bring this? Oh.
And then, of course, the bed crawl.
The bed crawl.
That whole entire scene that takes place in that room. And you're
right. She's a different kind of crazy than Drew. She's just... I don't don't know how to describe
It's
Harmony.
almost purposefully.
Yes. She's dumb.
Yeah, but I feel like she knows most of the time. She knows what she's doing, especially with Spike. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and it's a little sadomasochistic. And Drew was just woo.
I love when they're playing the role-playing game in season 5, and she's dressed up as Buffy.
Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna stick you. Oh.
Buffy gave it up to Parker.
Yeah, makes her choice. Ugh.
And Oz going to L.A. to give to give Angel the ring.
Yep.
And Anya pulling the naked man. I mean, it's a little weird, but good on you.
Yeah,
and like that, what they say, it works. Like, what are the odds? 1 out of every. How many people were on that show? There was
6?
6 of them total.
4.
5. So 1 out of 5 times, I think they said it would work, or something like that. And then Buffy got pumped and dumped. It's crass,
But true.
but true.
And then Spike staking Harmony.
That's brutal. Like that in itself, like it's one thing to have outward hatred for someone,
Right.
But it's another.
He tried to end her.
He tried to end her.
He was done.
Yeah, and their relationship does not end here.
No.
That's the fucked up thing. Like you would think she'd be like, you know what, that motherfucker tried to kill me. I should maybe move out.
Yeah, just go on somewhere else, but she stays there.
Yeah.
And that's why he crawls back to her, like, literally, in pangs. I
Yes,
think.
because
He has nowhere else to go.
there's some bad things about to happen to
Yes.
old Platinum Baby.
To Blondie Bear.
Yeah, things don't go so well for him here, but he will become a series regular very soon.
Oh, life is about to get good, children.
So good.
Life's about to get good. We picked our song of the week. We had several burns, and there's probably going to be it's probably going to be the thing in every episode.
Yeah,
if there's
we're not going
Spike
to be able
involved.
to choose them.
It's just
You made a bear.
undo it.
Undo it. Undo it.
Up 0 bodies dropped.
0.
Just
That's
a-
so weird.
Just a bunch of egos and
I feel like the guy in the
Hearts
tunnel
broken.
probably died though,
probably. Yeah.
and the guy at that party, he
he's dead.
he probably
He's dead.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way anybody. No.
So Spike and Harmony were responsible for possible bodies dropped.
Possible 2. We're pretty sure almost. Yeah, this is the crossover episode for In the Dark,
Yep.
which I'm probably going to end up watching that tomorrow just because now this is fresh in my mind.
I want the monologue. I gotta
Yes.
see the monologue. And that weird, creepy ass man.
Oh, God, he's awful.
So creepy. He likes kids, y'all. It's oof.
Ew.
We'll eventually get there.
Yeah, we're going to
But-
go through all of Buffy. We decided to do it this way, and then
Go back.
give Angel as a series the attention on its own. So instead of
The attention it truly deserves, and I don't get people that don't like Angel.
I don't understand it either.
I don't understand it.
Like, I get not liking Boreanaz.
I get that.
And yes, it was kind of a clunky first season. It was a little rough.
Do we have to watch the one with the doctor who could separate his body parts?
We have to power through it.
Because all I ever think about is his hand goes running around. His eyes go running around. You know that man sent his dick out places. You know he did. You know he did. And did he send
I
it
don't know
with
why-
the testicles?
I don't know why we never addressed it.
I know.
Let's just go
Ooh,
ahead.
it just said, whoo,
Let's just address the snake in the room, guys.
just slithering up your sheets. Oh God, what a nightmare that would be. What do you? That's some true assault right there. That's
That's on a
just
whole...
slapping you in the side. Hey, hey.
Oh my God. Let's set it on fire. Ah. So the moral of this story: college is a great time to learn to solve your own fucking problems, and learn to recognize a one-night stand, and don't be a stage 5 clinger out the box.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta. It's all about situational awareness. You gotta pick up cues on people.
Yeah.
Like if that motherfucker wasn't calling you, just let it go. Like
Let it go.
2 days goes by, you haven't talked to him. That's it.
Let it go.
Just let it go. You
Move
have
on.
to lick your wounds in private. Do
Yes.
not let them. Don't show them weakness.
And Buffy, you're in college. There is plenty of dick on
Lot
that
of dick.
campus.
A lot of dick. You keep picking the wrong ones, but
Yeah.
sure.
Oh God, Riley.
Riley. Does Buffy ever actually kick off in Parker's ass? At no point? No point does she ever?
She hits him with the stick.
Oh, that's right. Beer bad.
She kills him. If you've seen the episode, the crack on the head she gives him with the stick, he should be dead, but it just knocks him out. And then she has that really funny dream.
Right, where she saves him or something.
In that episode, too. So, unfortunately, we're not done with this piece of shit.
No, he's around for at least like 2 more episodes.
And then he's around 1 more episode after that because he says something incredibly crude.
That's like, yeah. Oh.
I've heard some crude things in my day. He deserves to get punched.
He's not even like... I feel like he's not even at that level as a person to feel comfortable enough to make that kind of disgusting comment.
Yeah.
Like, not that anybody's okay, but it's not like he was rich or powerful or extremely good looking or anything like that where he should have been feeling comfortable to make that comment. Parker, you're an arse.
You're a piece of shit.
Piece of shit. So, what did you guys think of the harsh light of day? The harsh light of day. Everything always looks a little bit brighter. A little more harsh, a little more tiresome, a little different than things looked with those beer goggles on, or in the moonlight.
I've had some beer goggles, haven't we all?
Yeah.
Send us your comments. We want to hear what you thought. We've only had 1 voicemail so far.
Maybe tell us your one night stand stories.
Yes,
if you're so inclined.
That would be great, actually.
Yeah. If somebody sends us. Yeah, if somebody sends in their one night stand story, sure. I think we will owe you.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we can find a prize that we could probably deliver for that.
Yeah. So call us at 412-385-7250, or you can record an MP3 file, less than 2 minutes, and email it to revisitingsunnydale@gmail.com. We'll totally play it on the air.
Yep.
Unless you say otherwise, and then we'll just have to summarize what you said.
Yeah.
So next week's episode, we're talking about fear itself.
Another one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's another good one. Another a Halloween app. On a very special Buffy. It's Halloween time.
I don't think they've ever had a bad Halloween app.
All I can recall are like 2.
That one. So 3. Donnie.
Oh, yeah. And that's still not the right one, but for whatever reason, I've started thinking about Shbub Shbub.
Sadie Hawkins.
Oh, man. All right, so...
Subscribe, follow, and like us.
Yeah, please do that. We want all that. You can follow us on Twitter at Back to Sunnydale, or me, Camila, at @the_Rugged Angel.
Or me, Marcel, at mspear7338.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. If you guys watch James Marsters' show, or his online show, Vidiots, with Mark Devine, and if you are a fan of SupportSpike.com, the creator of Support Spike and the producer of Vidiots, Teresa Fortier, she was on my other podcast, The Rugged Angel Cast. So
awesome.
You can check that out, The Rugged Angel Cast, at Rugged Angel Cast on Twitter, or The Rugged Angel Cast on Facebook, and you can find that episode from last week.
Awesome.
She has a pretty decent story. All right, so till next time, guys, and go seriously check out Devil Doll.
Arg.